Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first episode of Dragon Warrior, aka Dragon Quest, right here on Joe Westwood's list. This is the first game in what we now today would call the Dragon Quest series, and rightfully so because that is what it was originally called. But over here in the West, for some years, we ended up calling it Dragon Warrior because of a legal differentiation here in the United States, Japan, and another franchise in the United States at the time called Dragon Quest. So they chose Dragon Warrior for Western release. This is the Game Boy port. Just Game Boy. We'll start ourselves a new game and we'll call ourselves West. And this is pretty much the granddaddy of all JRPGs. So we're right here at the beginning of this channel's history. We might as well, dive right into the very first granddaddy JRPG game. So we'll call ourselves West here after Westwood. This is Westwood Plays, Westwood's List, And we'll watch this beautiful opening animation here, which obviously is not something you would have gotten on the NES. My first time playing this game would have been when I was 20 years old, and today, by the way, is April the 15th, 2023. And I went and I reviewed my first recorded playthrough of this. The first time I tried to do this was November 23rd, 2021. So that was also the first little Let's Play video I ever made. So that's about how long it's been. But my first time playing this, I was about 20 years old. I'll tell that story here in a second. Welcome! In the distant past, the gods gave Loto the Light Orb. With it, he drove away the monsters that lay siege to the land. But the Dragon Lord, the evil incarnate, emerged from nowhere and sealed the sacred orb in darkness. Without it, darkness will swallow the world. Extinction will soon befall us. Brave West, we implore you to defeat the Dragon Lord and recover the Light Orb. Take what you find in the chests. Talking about extinction and shit. Man, shut the fuck up. We all know why. They should help your quest. Speak to those in my chamber. They will give you worldly advice. Let us meet again, Brave West. So, this dude wants us to save his daughter. And he's like, saving his daughter's not just saving his daughter. Apparently, it's saving the world, too. Because always believe political incentives. And he gave us 3 things to supposedly help him save the world with. And those 3 things are $120, a fucking stick you can light on fire, and the key, quote. The key to what? Who the fuck knows? Oh, it's really to just kind of help demonstrate to us what keys are for in this game. To get through specialized kind of locked doors. Hey, I'm not really trying to use it right now, though. You approach it, and then you open the door. You talk to people. Really, that's how you got knowledge in these old Japanese role-playing games about what to do. That's how you receive direction. Was talking to what we call non-player characters, or NPCs. When you leave the castle, you will see a town. But some weapons and armor there, or buy some weapons and armor there. If you are wounded in battle, return to town and stay at the inn. So he's kind of letting you know. How do you, recover once you're damaged? How do you get stronger? And think about it, it's 1985 or whatever the fuck year this game originally released. Not even on the NES. It was on, the TurboGrafx 16... No. It was on some kind of a PC console. Then it made its way to the NES. But for the time, this was kind of advanced. Need key. Yeah, I had to use it to get out of there. So you come across keys in this game, and they are sometimes useful. Whoops. Okay. You'll have to excuse me if I end up hitting the item button from time to time. You should fight monsters to gain experience. You should soon become a more powerful warrior. And this guy, I'm a traveling merchant. Many of my friends have been killed by monsters. When I think about that, it fills me with rage and sadness. I bet in a world like this, dude, yeah, that's gotta be rough. You meet, you become a professional, you meet friends in your field, and then they just, gotta die all the time because you're traveling. Yep. Keys are one-use items in this game, and you don't even really run across them till a little bit later. They're not even immediately available for use. Two ladies talking. When I'm with him, I forget the terrible things like the darkness creeping over the world, but that's an illusion. If the world comes to an end, so too will our love. He says so. I'm assuming she's with a knight or something. I want to be with my girl forever like this. Are monsters gonna trample my feelings for her? I mean, yeah, guys, have fun. Don't you just love it whenever couples drag you into their bullshit, man? It's always the best. You're just like, oh yeah, dude, I totally know all about that stuff. I'm definitely on the side about this. I'm sorry, I can't participate in what is your shit, you know? Anyway, I first got this game when I was like 20. And so I did not grow up on these games like I did on Final Fantasy. A roommate of mine worked at the Salvation Army. He got into their salvage bins, and they were going to throw out this game and 2 NESs. He got us 1 NES each. And he gave me that copy of Dragon Warrior, knowing I was all about my role-playing games and shit. And, you know, the first time I tried to play it, see, I'm trying to find a way around the castle to try to talk to that back merchant. I forget how to talk to him, but anyway, I did not know what the fuck I was doing. There was no real direction. Lady, wait, what? Oh, that's the name of the princess in this game. Oh, we got an herb. Word. Always love some herbs, son. If you know what I'm saying. Know what I'm saying? Checking pots is one of the most fun things about these games, and I know that makes it sound like an insult, but really, it's fun. Like, these games are so fun. They're simple. They're not nearly as serious as Final Fantasy games. This one's, as you can see, it's pretty rudimentary, but it is kind of the first game in the series. So, and it's also kind of the first game of a genre. And it's nearly 30... Hold on. It's over 30 years old. Like, it's pretty fucking old. Sorry, I had to grab some herb myself. Alright. So, doesn't look like there's anything else to do in the castle. Let's go to our first little town here. And we'll just walk over this way. Like Aerosmith said. Or whatever. Man, Steven Tyler, I don't even want to start talking about him. It's like, how are you disappointing people this week and then redeeming yourself and then this, and it's like, oh, can you be redeemed this time? Steven, we're all tired of that. Stop it. Except it's like, man, I don't know. Like I said, I don't want to get into it. So, my starter weapon. Oh, I didn't have a starter weapon. Nope. Well, I hope I can afford some better armor. Or wait, is armor even available yet? Hold on. No, don't want to go out that way. Yeah, we're just exploring this first town. The castle is called Tantegel Castle. And this town, I think, is called Breckenridge. Or wait, no, that's not Tantegel. I don't know. Or Breckenary. I'm a traveling merchant. I just came from Geringham. Geringham is far north from here. When you reach the sea, travel west. Okay, so basically they're telling you how to get to another town. Which, let's be real, if you're watching this, you probably, you're a super nerd. You already know about this shit. So, we'll talk to this fella. Nope. Interesting. So you're expected to go get some kind of a special thing that proves that your great-grandpa is indeed your great-grandpa. Okay. Alright, so this guy is offering to lift curses. Should we get cursed? Okay, that's good to know. Oh, I thought I was talking to that dude. Okay, so apparently there's a harp buried with a dude somewhere. Cool. Oh, we got the inn. We're not going to stay here yet. But what we are going to do is look in the dresser. And we got a warp wing, which is super useful. I don't know if they were in the original version of this game. I do not remember. I did not beat it on the NES. Oh, no, not using storage service yet. Not yet. How much is it a night? No, no need yet. I do think I want a dragon scale or something. Okay, that is a weapon. Is there an armor? Or is there even a differentiating thing in this version? I don't remember. Look at how white this broad is, dude. Looks like her face got painted with fucking Elmer's glue. Please don't think too hard into that one. No, I think I need to find the item shop to get the dragon scale. Oh, and here's some armor. I see. So what if I sold my clothes and got the leather armor? Sell. Do I have clothes on even? Warp Wing Club, Herb Torch. Let's try to equip ourselves, eh? We got weapon, armor, nothing, shield, nothing, and okay. Well, we can see the first town. And look, the only reason why I'm not pretty well immediately going off screen to grind is to just kind of show you guys around a bit, you know. And so you got the castle, you got the first town. And then what you want to do in Dragon Quest, the very first Dragon Quest, and I mean, this is a word you'll hear used throughout the franchise, this phrase, but this phrase is usually something you should positively associate with Dragon Quest. The early Dragon Quest games, perhaps not so much. I personally like it, but I'd say the first two at minimum, it's a bit overwhelming. The word is grind, okay? You want to grind. So I believe I usually come down here and I grind. I gain levels right away. Like, especially the early Dragon Quest games. You want to get your levels in right away, get your money in right away. And then, you know, equip whatever you can at the moment. Then it's kind of up to you if you want to explore or not, be over leveled. It's second fight and I end up fighting a red slime. Maybe not a bad thing still. They're not that strong. Oh, one-shotted it at level 1. Dude, nice. Anyway, I usually like to get up to level 3 before I really do anything. So, I'll see you guys for the first level gain. And we can do a little bit of an examination of that. And then I'll see you guys for the next level gain after that. So, give me just a second here. Hey guys, I'm back for just a second to kind of show you a new monster that we encountered. It's a Draki. It's classic. An ambush just did a quick 3 damage. We're going to swing our club at it. 4 damage. Attacked. Hit us again. Fight the Draki. Attacked us again. It's faster than us. And we are now in peril. Anyway, did we gain a level? Yes, we did. Okay, so also you caught me in time for level 2. Max HP rose by 7. We don't got no MP yet, so if you've been watching my Final Fantasy playthrough, which also, you know, should have been airing by now, you know what HP and MP is, and we don't have MP yet. By the way, there's only one character in your party, like, from start to stop, the whole game. No other people. Just you. Strength rose by 2, defense rose by 0. GRD's guard defense. It's your baseline defense, basically. Agility rose by 0. Obtain some monies. Alright. I'll see you guys for level 3 or the next new monster we fight. Alright, ladies and gents, I'm back, and we are at level 3, it appears. HP rose by 2. MP rose by 4. Strength rose by 2. Guard rose by 1. Agility rose by 2. And we learned the magic spell, Heal. And that's pretty important stuff. 6 gold. And I'm in fast forward, as you can see, so we're just going to kind of turn that off here. 1 second. 1 second. Man, I might just have to pause this again. Oh, no, never mind. Okay. There's a trick to it, you know. So anyway, go up here. Because we got the heal spell, and I just kind of want to show you guys something. So we got to find the dude. I just gotta remember where he is. He's a wizard, basically. We're looking for a wizard. And I believe this is our guy. So look. Hold on. Well, I'll just show you something with him too. The darkness, may the gods bring light to us, the legendary warrior. Okay, he just restored all of our magic points. No. Okay, I need to step away from this guy. Alright. And this is check underfoot. Alright, so we go to cast. And we've got full MP. We can cast heal. And heal our wounds. We are now max HP. And we can get our MP back. So basically what that means is we don't got to spend money at the end. Because we can just get our HP back, then get our MP back, and do that in an infinite loop. And so we don't have to worry about spending money. No, we don't want to do that. What I do want to do is check our money. We only got 38 gold. I got the leather armor. I'd like to get the leather shield. But that might very well have to wait, because this first episode is just kind of a tutorial walkthrough of the original Dragon Quest. Some people who think of it still as Dragon Warrior, I'm sure. So, now we're looking for a cave, a specific cave. Man, my volume just shifted up on me. Alright. Anyway, we're looking for a specific cave, kind of like to our north, let me think about this, northeast. And it's in a desert. So, that's what we're looking for. We're looking for a cave in a desert to the northeast. We want to straight north first. Pretty well. Fight the red slime. Yeah, man, it's like playing Final Fantasy II and this, like the first two Dragon Quests. If you step too far outside of where you're supposed to be, you will get your ass kicked. So, yeah, and that looks like a desert. As you can see, we're now in a forest. Environments change. I think in the original Dragon Warrior, it was not like that. I think it was a straight-up blank black background. And definitely that was the case in the original NES Final Fantasy. You didn't see environments in the background necessarily. So here's our cave here. And oh my goodness, it's so dark. I wonder if we should use the thing that was designed to be used for a reason. Let's just use this torch. Alright, now we can see. That's what torches are for. They still kind of suck, though, because later on in the game you get access to a spell that kind of eliminates torches, and it makes you want to just kind of have the spell, you know, instead of having to use torches. And I wish I could remember exactly where the thing is we're looking for is. I don't know that there's even any extra treasure outside of that thing. I mean, I guess take note, guys, of where I'm at a given time. Okay. Well. Oh, wait. Here it is. Okay, so. Basically, you read the stone tablet here. My name is Loto, to my descendant. To reach the demonic island that can be seen from Tantegel, 3 magic implements were needed. I used them to cross the sea and defeat the Lord of the Demons. I will entrust the 3 mystic items with 3 sages. Their descendants will guard them. When evil returns to that island, collect the items and fight it. The 3 sages are waiting. It is your duty to go, my progeny. So, you know, like your great-great-great-great-grandpa basically wrote you a letter, and you came here to read the note he left you. And then you can feel free to leave the dungeon. Is it me, or are we not getting into fights? Have we been in a fight yet? It's actually a little bit of a good thing, I feel, that we haven't had any encounters. Just because the encounter rate in this game can be pretty fucking annoying, as I believe I referenced toward the beginning of the episode. It's OG JRPGs, like NES era RPGs, even some SNES era RPGs, have got some pretty dumb encounter rates, dude. And a lot of it was like experimentation and trying to figure it out. And there is still a lot of redeeming qualities outside of the encounter rates. But, you know, they were experimenting with things. It was a new thing. Alright, so that was Loto's Cave. And now we're going to go up here to the second town. After we get done dealing with some red slimes and Drakies and whatever else we got to deal with on the way up there. Surely you guys know what experience points are by now. Okay. And, not quite. We got one more. We got a Draki to take care of. Alright, one-shotted it. Sweet. And, okay. So now we're in the next town. Whatever it's called. Welcome to our inn. It's 6 gold a night. Would you like to stay? Nope, I'm good. Farewell on your journey. Don't push yourself too hard now. Hello, okay, Garingham. Welcome to Garingham, the town of folklore. Let's see what kind of weapons this guy's got for sale. I buy and sell weapons and armor. What can I do for you today? We're just looking, homie. Got a copper sword for 180. I think we got one of those back home. We got an iron axe, but I'm not gonna lie, guys. I don't really like axes in these. At least in Final Fantasy and Dragon Warrior games, I don't usually fuck with axes too hard. Sometimes I do in some cases, but not usually. Okay, and they got an iron shield. Oh shit, that's a fucking dope shield. And chainmail armor, which is better than leather armor. Of course, we won't be getting that shit right away. Really, I just need to find a dragon scale. Nope. Okay, item shoppy? This is the item shop here. Okay, so. Welcome to my item shop. Do you have a D scale? He does have the D scale. D scale? Certainly. Here you go, West. Anything else for you today? Yeah, we should probably. I used that herb that we found whenever we were, got to level 2. Because I didn't have any MP and didn't have a heal spell, you know? So that's some safety. Herb, torch, dragon scale. Do we need another torch, man? I don't feel like we do. Okay. Then we'll equip the dragon scale. See here. Equipment. Club, leather armor, shield, nothing. Item, dragon scale, equipped. Okay. And, I don't know, guys. I guess we'll go to our first real destination on the next episode. Thank you so very much for watching. I've been Joe Westwood. I hope you all have a very beautiful evening. And don't forget to stay beautiful. Peace!